All right, what's going on YouTube? Today we are going to review chapter 1057. It's a little bit weird reading this chapter. I think time and time again, Yamato has shown us that she is a horrible character. And in this chapter, she shows us again why she is still not that great of a character. All right, so basically in this chapter, we got a tale being told in the capital. So basically some dude in the capital is telling all the people of Wano the whole story of the raid on Onigashima. And we're not gonna listen to the whole thing because we already watched and read the whole arc. So we're not gonna watch him read about it. But Yamato is basically talking to Kinemon and Momo, and she has chosen not to leave. Now let's see the big, huge reason why Yamato is deciding not to leave. So Kinemon and Momonosuke are a little bit confused. They thought that Yamato made up her mind. And then she said, well, Odin started his journey with a tour of Wano, right? I realized there's so much more out there that I don't understand, but I'm sure that I'll find my way if I follow in his footsteps, and I'm bound to make it out to sea sooner or later. Oh my God. Hell, bro. Okay, the Odin thing needs to stop. You're not Odin. God, this is a horrible character. This is just, like, the whole Odin thing is just a dud. It's not cool. I hate the Odin thing so much. You're not Odin. Like, can you imagine if Jason Tatum came out here and like, oh, I'm Kobe, right? Because Jason Tatum, obviously he loves Kobe. Can you imagine if Jason Tatum came out here and he was like, you know, I'm Kobe. I'm Kobe Bryant. Like, the bro. Okay, so she wants to follow in Odin's footsteps. He started his journey in Wano with a tour of like the entire island, I guess. So instead of going out to sea, she's gonna walk around the entire island for a couple of, honestly, how long should that take her? Like a couple of weeks? It's gonna take her like a couple of weeks to do all that, so I don't know. Still kind of stupid. I think the real reason is because she understands that Momonosuke and the Scabbards cannot protect themselves, because they can't. It is very obvious that the reason Green Bull left was because of Shanks, not because of the Scabbards or Momonosuke. I think Yamato is the only person on the island with a chance to defeat an admiral, because we've seen her fight a Yonko for a long time, so there's no doubt in my mind she can handle an admiral. All right, so Momonosuke and Kinemon are angry because Luffy has said goodbye to everyone except them, and Momonosuke is going through his memories, remembering all the times with Luffy. There's a lot of like flashback stuff. I'm not gonna go over that because we read the arc. Momonosuke basically says him and Luffy went through a lot, so he really does feel hurt that Luffy has not said goodbye to him, Yamato, and Kinemon. So we get to the port and we see Momonosuke and Kinemon, and they are ready to attack Luffy because they feel betrayed, even though Luffy would one-shot them, no difficulty. Then we get to Takage port and we see Law, Kid, and Luffy. They're arguing, or not arguing, I guess they're just talking about leaving and they'll be enemies next time they see each other. And you know, it's really funny seeing Kid and Law acting like they have a chance against Luffy's crew. It's really, really funny because Law is like a one-man crew. The rest of his crew is non-existent, and Kid only has Killer. Nobody else on his crew is going to help him, right? So it's just really funny to see because Luffy could low-key solo both of their crews combined. But hey, remember, these guys have $3 billion bounties, right? Their crews suck. Beppo is Beppo, but hey, $3 billion. Remember that, $3 billion. They definitely deserve it. All right, moving on with the chapter. Momonosuke seems to be very, very upset that Luffy is leaving, and he does not want Luffy to leave. All right, so that kind of does show us that Momonosuke, even while being 28, he is still an 8-year-old kid because he is crying right now on his knees, right, even though he is the Shogun. Right, so Luffy basically tells him the same thing he told to his Grand Fleet, that, you know, if anyone messes with you guys, we'll come back and we'll help you, right? And he gave them, he gave Momonosuke and Wano his flag. So this is the first time Luffy has ever given any nation in One Piece a flag. So they now have a straw hat flag that they can hang up so the enemies will know that Luffy's crew is protecting this island. So yeah, Luffy is really, really a Yonko now, man. He's really a Yonko, man. This is crazy developments, man. Crazy developments. I'm just ready to get out of Wano, though. I'm so done with this. I need to get out of Wano. All right, so Luffy says, if you ever want to become pirates, I'll come for you right away. Remember, I won't have any weaklings on board.
What did he say?
So that's not true. We're not gonna act like Nami and Usopp aren't weaklings. They're weaklings. Like, come on. All right, so they're leaving, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, Luffy's telling Yamato to take care of them. And we hear Momonosuke say something that actually is pretty interesting. He says, someday I will surpass Kozuki Odin, and I will be by your side when I do, says Kinemon, right? And then we get Yamato's annoying ass, and she's like, oh, are you talking about me? And they're like, no, because she still thinks she's Odin. She's not Odin. Fucking weirdo. All right, so Nami tells the crew we're gonna head for Hakamai, and that there's a lift that can lower ships down below the waterfall so that we don't have to jump off. And then Kid kind of clowns Luffy and Law for taking the safe routes. So then Luffy and Law start steering their own ships, and all three of the ships, Luffy, Law, and Kid's ships, all fall beneath the waterfall, jumping off. And then we get a nice little exit speech from the manga, and it says, the might of the outlaws recruited by Lord Momonosuke and Kinemon made them akin to real wisdom kings. Their power descended like a wrathful tsunami, obliterating all in its path, right? So it's basically just telling a legendary tale of these 3 pirates that came to stop the Yonko. So that is actually pretty cool. That I do like seeing that, right? We go back and we see the, you know, the Wano citizen telling the other citizens about the story of the raid on Onigashima. So that's pretty cool. And we're getting more info. Denjiro killed Orochi, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. One thing I want to talk about, the Orochi thing. Am I the only one that can't feel anything? Like, Oda, I'm sorry, Oda. You butchered Orochi. You butchered it. Like, you can't come back from that. That was just the worst thing I've ever seen in One Piece, ever. You didn't even address the whole, like, oh, he has multiple lives, he's a Hydra. You didn't address that, number one. Number two, like, when Kaido killed him, that was epic. We were like, oh yeah, Kaido's that guy. And this is another thing. Orochi was like one of the first times where it's like, yo, are you gonna let Kaido kill anybody? I see a lot of people coming at Kaido like, oh, Kaido doesn't kill anybody. Kaido has no kills. Kaido literally can't kill anybody. Oda will not let him kill anybody. Kinemon should be dead. Some of the dudes on the roof should be dead. Orochi should be dead. Luffy should have been dead. So many people Kaido has fought should be dead. Oda will literally not let him kill people. This is weird. And that's one thing I genuinely do not like about the Wano arc. It's like, we're fighting a Yonko and he's not allowed to kill anybody. Super weird. Super weird. The Kurozumi were born to burn. Actually, I kind of want to talk about this. I feel like it's pretty weird how we didn't like go over the fact that the Kurozumi were kind of hunted down from birth because of a mistake one of their members made way in the past. I feel like the Kurozumi should have been, you know, saved. They shouldn't have been hunted down for their whole life. I thought Orochi would have, you know, shown them that, hey, maybe if we stop hunting them down, they won't be born evil and we can da-da-da-da, right? But no, they didn't learn. They just said the Kurozumi were born to burn, so that's pretty ignorant, but whatever. And that concludes today's tale on our nation's renowned samurai. All right, and we get the final curtain on Wano. Till we meet again, farewell. Yes, okay, so Wano is officially over. Everyone clap it up, get lit. Yes, we're here. Okay, now, 1057, rate it down below in the comments. For me, I'm gonna give it like an 8 out of 10. Some things I don't like. I hate Yamato. Like, you guys see me make videos all the time talking about Yamato is strong, she's powerful. Yeah, she's a very strong character, but her writing sucks. God, her writing sucks. But yeah, this is the end of the chapter. You guys let me know what you thought about the Wano arc in general. I'm gonna make a video talking about the Wano arc in general because I think Wano is action-packed, but it's also one of the weirdest arcs we've ever been in, and I'm gonna go over that in that video. But for today, this has been the 1057 chapter review, so drop a comment down below if you enjoyed, and make sure to like the video too, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.